Let me tell you something. There are moments in life that split your story in two, before and after. You never see them coming, but when they hit, you feel it in your bones. It's like the ground shifts beneath your feet, and suddenly, nothing is the same. There are days in your life you never forget. The day you get married, when hope and excitement fill the air, and you promise to build a future together. The day your first child is born, when you hold that tiny life in your hands and realize your heart just grew twice its size. And then there's the day you get that call, "We're sorry, but we're letting you go." The words echo, sharp and cold, and you know instantly that everything is about to change. For me, that day was a cold Tuesday in October, the kind of day where the wind rattles the windows and the sky feels heavy, pressing down on you. I remember staring at the phone, the words hanging in the air like smoke, refusing to clear. My mind raced, but my body felt frozen, as if time itself had stopped, laid off, just like that. Years of hard work, loyalty, and late nights, all erased in a single moment. The security I thought I had for my family vanished. It was as if a trap door had opened beneath us and I was falling with no idea where I'd land. I looked at my kids playing, their laughter echoing through the house, completely unaware of the storm that had just rolled in. My heart broke, knowing I might not be able to protect them from what was coming. They were counting on me, and I felt like a failure. The weight of their trust pressed down on me, heavier than I'd ever felt before. My wife tried to be strong. "We'll get through this," she said, her voice steady, but I saw the fear in her eyes. She squeezed my hand and I could feel her trembling. We had bills, a mortgage, 2 little mouths to feed, and savings that wouldn't last long. Every number on the page felt like a ticking clock, counting down to something I didn't want to face. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every worry came to visit me, one after another, parading through my mind. I stared at the ceiling, listening to the quiet house, feeling more alone than I ever had. What if I can't find another job? What if every door stays closed no matter how hard I knock? What if we lose the house, the place where we built our memories, where my kids took their first steps? What if my kids have to go without? The thought of them missing out on even the smallest things tore me apart. I sat in the kitchen, the silence deafening, feeling completely alone. The world outside kept turning, but inside everything had stopped. The next morning I put on a brave face for the kids, made breakfast, packed lunches, and waved goodbye. I smiled and joked, hiding the storm inside. But the second the door closed, the mask came off. I leaned against the door, feeling the exhaustion seep into my bones. The reality hit me all over again. Unemployed, scared, and no idea what to do next. The future stretched out before me, blank and terrifying. The road ahead looked dark and uncertain. Every plan I'd made felt like it was slipping through my fingers. All I had was the desperate need to take care of my family. That need burned in my chest, fierce and unyielding. That was the only thing keeping me from falling apart. I clung to it like a lifeline, refusing to let go. I knew I had to act, but I didn't know where to start. Every option seemed impossible, every path blocked by fear and doubt. The weight of responsibility was crushing. It pressed down on me, making it hard to breathe, hard to think. I felt like I was drowning, but I couldn't let my family see me sink. I had to be their anchor, even when I felt lost at sea. I had to find a way out for them, for the people who believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. That was the day everything changed. The day I realized that even when the bottom drops out, you have to find something to hold on to. It was the day I realized I had to fight back, not just for me, but for everyone who depended on me. No matter how scared I was, I couldn't give up. I had to stand up, dust myself off, and start again, even if I didn't know where the road would lead. My family was counting on me, and that was enough to keep me moving forward, one uncertain step at a time. The pressure was immediate, a dam bursting, not a slow leak. Every day, the calendar was my enemy: mortgage, car note, bills stacking up. The stress was physical, a knot in my stomach, a headache that never left. My wife and I whispered about money late at night, fear in every word. I started avoiding people, ashamed to answer, "What do you do for a living?" The responsibility felt like a weight pinning me to the bed. I was running out of air, fast. People say, "Just polish your resume, hit the job boards." It sounds simple, right? Like all you need is a fresh font and a few clicks to land your next paycheck. But when you're staring down a stack of bills and the fridge is looking emptier every day, That advice feels almost laughable. They mean well, but they don't get the urgency. For them, it's a process. For me, it was a countdown. Every day without income was another day closer to real trouble. The traditional job hunt is a waiting game. Weeks, months, maybe more. You send out applications, cross your fingers, and hope someone calls you back. Meanwhile, life doesn't pause. My family didn't have months. We had weeks before things got ugly. The pressure was suffocating, and every conversation at home circled back to money. Bills don't wait for callbacks. The rent, the utilities, the groceries, they all demand attention now, not later. I needed income now, not after a lengthy hiring process. Watching my savings drain away was like watching sand slip through my fingers. The job market was flooded with people just like me. The odds were brutal. Every position had hundreds of applicants, and every rejection stung a little more. I realized the old way wasn't going to work. If I kept waiting, I'd lose more than just time. I'd risk everything I cared about. I had to find another way, a faster way to generate cash from home. Something flexible, something real, something I could start right away. I needed a lifeline, not a lottery ticket. My family was counting on me to figure it out, and failure wasn't an option. I had to pivot immediately. No more waiting, no more hoping for a miracle. It was time to act. My family's survival depended on it. Every decision, every late night, every ounce of energy was for them. Plan B had to start paying off yesterday. There was no more time to wait, and I was ready to do whatever it took. One sleepless night, scrolling my phone, I stumbled on a video. Someone using AI to start a side hustle from home. I thought AI was for robots, not regular people. But these tools could help you create, write, and organize, fast. For the first time in weeks, I felt hope. What if I could use AI to build small streams of income from my kitchen table? This wasn't about replacing my old salary overnight. It was about survival. I was ready to fight back. First, I decided to try an AI resume generator. In just 5 minutes, I had 3 polished versions of my resume, each tailored for a different job. It was fast, easy, and honestly, a huge relief. I didn't have to stress over formatting or wording. AI handled it all, and I could focus on what made me unique. That small win gave me a real boost of confidence. Suddenly, I felt like I could take on more, and I started to see how these tools could help me in other areas of my life. Next, I dove into creating digital products for Etsy, things like printable planners, budget trackers, and chore charts. I'd always wanted to try selling online, but the process seemed overwhelming until I realized how much AI could simplify it. ChatGPT became my brainstorming partner, helping me come up with creative ideas and even writing product descriptions and content for my listings. Then, I used Canva to turn those ideas into eye-catching designs. The templates and AI-powered suggestions made my products look professional, even though I'm not a designer. In just about an hour, I had a whole set of digital products ready to list and sell. It felt amazing to see my ideas come to life so quickly. Then I decided to experiment with YouTube, specifically faceless channels featuring relaxing music and ambient sounds. I'd heard these channels could be a great passive income stream. With Pictory AI, I turned scripts generated by ChatGPT into full videos in just minutes. The process was surprisingly simple, and I didn't need any video editing experience. My very first channel was called Calming Rain Sounds for Sleep and Study. Watching it go live was a proud moment. Finally, I started using ChatGPT as my virtual assistant. It helped me organize my day, write emails, draft product descriptions, and even plan my meals for the week. These AI tools took a huge mental load off my shoulders. I felt less overwhelmed and more in control of my time and energy. With the busy work handled, I could finally focus on taking action and actually making money, instead of just planning. I realized I was building something real, one step at a time, and every small win added up. AI wasn't magic, but it was exactly the tool I needed to get started, stay motivated, and keep moving forward on a budget. The money came in trickles at first, $5 here, $10 there. Doubt crept in, but I kept pushing. Then, one Thursday, everything changed. My new mom survival planner was featured by a popular blogger, 15 sales overnight. My YouTube video started earning ad revenue. A local business hired me to write blog posts using AI to help. $75 from Etsy, $10 from YouTube, $50 from writing. $135 in a single day. I stared at the screen, almost in tears. It wasn't just about the money, it was proof. Proof I could provide for my family again. Proof that this new path was real. I was back in the game. That first $100 day was the turning point. I doubled down. More planners for new moms, more relaxing YouTube videos. Each product was another stream of income. I worked in pockets of time, during naps, after bedtime, while dinner cooked. My office was the kitchen table. The income was cumulative. Old videos and products kept earning. Within 6 months, I was making over $3,000 a month. Mortgage paid, groceries bought, anxiety gone. I'd built a new career from scratch, powered by AI. Multiple streams of income replaced my old, vulnerable job. I was present for my family and providing for them. I had built my own lifeboat, and I wasn't looking back. If you're in that dark place, listen, start simple. Don't aim for $1 million, aim for your first dollar. That first win changes everything. Focus on action, not perfection. Your first product or video won't be perfect. Do it anyway. Use the time you have, even if it's just 15 minutes. Let AI handle the tedious stuff so you can focus on what matters. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Celebrate small wins, they'll keep you going. AI is just a tool. Your creativity and heart are what matter. If you can use a smartphone, you can use these tools. Take it one step at a time. Keep your eye on the prize, taking care of your family. Losing a job feels isolating, but you're not alone. Millions of parents are scared and struggling. Break the silence. Share your story, ask for help. We need to support each other, not pretend we have it all together. Your experience could be someone else's lifeline. The world is changing, and we can write new rules together. We're all in this together. Let's help each other win.